I started in DepEd year 1998 and I saw a lot of gaps, resource gap. It's too bureaucratic. Bureaucratic in the sense that it is centralized.
For the last 10 years, mula noon, marami naman ako nakikitang significant changes. Dati, yung central office yung nagbibigay lamang, binababa lang nila yung programs and projects sa schools, and the school will implement the programs and projects.
If you will compare the DepEd scenario during those years, it would be at par. Okay? The improvement of DepEd as a scenario also depends on the demands of the times. DepEd before was also good in addressing the previous
at the concerns po
concerns,
at that time.
okay, which may not be very applicable now because we have different challenges now,
Yes, sir.
different issues and concerns. So DepEd has no choice but to upgrade also.
So you want graduates of Philippine education who are really at par, if not better, than everybody else in the world. And to be able to produce that kind of product, we have to transform the organization. When PAHROD came in, they asked me, what are the top 3 areas you want us to work on, or you need help? So 1, strategic planning. 2nd, performance management systems. And 3rd, IT and knowledge management.
Previously, we were doing it haphazardly because we lack some inputs. Or probably, we have enough inputs but we don't know how to arrange them chronologically.
They have a lot of challenges right now with the institution of the K-12 program and the philosophy on creating a child-centered community education system.
Of course, we should have trainings because it's really very difficult for a teacher to be teaching the curriculum of the K-12 if she or he doesn't have enough training. But this training is very good. What makes it very good?
It just like came at the right time.
The concepts are chronologically arranged. That's why we now have the acronym VIMO, CRAPIS, PATRES. So long as you memorize that, you know how to sequence properly the activities, and we were really exposed. No?
According to RA 9155, DepEd is supposed to decentralize, which is correct. Management theory-wise, given the size and complexity of the organization, the client system, the changing environment, you cannot run that organization centrally. You have to decentralize.
The most important change that happened in DepEd is the decentralization.
The remarkable innovation there is that in the past, teachers do not have the authority to disperse their own funds.
In its reaction, we were adamant for the change because it's a new practice.
It's only lately that the central office is downloading the funds directly to the schools. So it's part actually of good governance that the present administration is advocating.
TQM will put into practice the principles of decentralization. TQM, we will redefine the business process of DepEd, the role of each level, from national, region, and then the division, and then the school level.
It is always the school that knows the needs of the students. The teachers, the students, the community, through the school governing council, are empowered to solve their problem.
Kami mismo yun gumagawa ng paraan para makapag-generate kami ng funds na gagamitin namin during Brigada Eskwela.
Napakalaki ng involvement ng community, lalo-lalo na yung mga parents.
We are very blessed because we have very supportive local officials.
Kung i-quantify, kasi kina-quantify ng mga principal yung tulong na naibigay ng community, millions ang nako-contribute talaga sa isang school lang yun, ha?
Kung may training din sa mga teachers. Meron din sana kaming mga seminars for the principals. Hindi yung basta kami sa readings lang. More on the principals kasi kami yung hands-on din.
If you really want to improve the quality of instruction, our principals should really possess exceptional instructional supervisory skills, because how can they help the teachers improve their teaching competence if they themselves are handicapped?
Dapat kasi yung mga personnel ng DepEd skilled sila, meron silang necessary skills para magampanan nila yung kanilang mga tungkulin.
So, well, to address all of these, so one, you have to build competencies. That's why we have training for regional directors and SDSS. Hopefully this year we can start with principals.
For each organization, meron tayong workplace development objective. So, lahat ng scholarships should be aligned sa WDO. Kung ano yung main thrust ng DepEd. Sa HRODF, we do not treat Australia Awards as a scholarship lang. So we consider scholarships not simply as a scholarship, but as a form of intervention. So that's why we always emphasize that the slots we give are not for the individual employees, but for the organization.
I'm very optimistic because there is congruency.
If the stakeholders will all support us, the parents, I think we are on the right track.
If they do this properly and well, if they follow the process and the system,
I'm sure it will be successful because I saw the commitment of the people.
Because we are given the proper training, I think we can really direct all our efforts and all the resources available in the department to ensure that we can be able to achieve the vision and mission of the Department of Education.
I mean, DepEd, like can go. Yes. So,
If they do those, well, then I'll be very confident we can really significantly improve education.